Kia ora, I'm Bronnie Corey. I'm the Program Coordinator for Mates4Life Hawke's Bay.
Kia ora, my name is Tyson Ataira. I'm the kai whakahaere or lead facilitator for Mates4Life Hawke's Bay.
Mates4Life started because we recognised there was a need to address the very high rates of suicide in Hawke's Bay, Te Mātua Māui. Mates4Life is a workplace suicide awareness and prevention training program. So we're training providers. We run a 4-stage workshops, and depending on the size of the business and the business's needs, we fit those workshops to meet their requirements.
At our firm, it's grown considerably and we've got a large number of staff, and a lot of those are young guys who do have some problems from time to time, and it was really hard to get the help and support for them. So going to the Mates4Life has been really, really great for our business. They've given us the tools and the support to help those guys through, whereas in the past we didn't have the tools for that. So it's giving us as a management team and also the staff the confidence to get help.
A lot of people are dealing with a mental health spectrum, but when we deliver suicide prevention and awareness training, we are dealing with the acute distressed people. And so we've only just touched the surface. As we start talking about things, as we really start asking effective questions to be able to allow people's emotions to start surfacing, that's when we're really starting to see the effect that's happening in the business and obviously in our community as well.
Well, Mates4Life are for all workplaces and organisations in Hawke's Bay. We've dealt some really big workplaces such as Pampac with near on 500 staff. We've gone down to smaller ones that may have 20 to 30 staff. One of our principles is that there are no barriers. So Mates4Life is actually free to all workplaces and organisations within Hawke's Bay.
The key thing with the awareness program is around, first and foremost, is the statistics, that sort of shocks in all the crowd, especially here in Te Mātua Māui, and then also giving a bigger picture in Aotearoa, the size of suicide here. Then the next phase of it is understanding what are our safe coping strategies. When we face distress in life, what do we turn to? What are the safe coping strategies, and what are some of the unsafe coping strategies, and how do we navigate our emotions to ensure that we are able to make the right sort of decisions with the strategies. And then the main thing, I suppose, for anyone in the business is understanding, what do I do when I see someone displaying some distress? What does it look like? What do the signs and symptoms look like? Then, when you have the mana and the courage to be able to have this conversation, if you do have that courage, what does it look like? How do I have this conversation, and how do I navigate someone that's having suicidal ideation? And so it's the key things around asking those real hard questions. Are you thinking about suicide? Then if the person is, how do we keep them safe from those thoughts? And so the whole point of that, like I said, is just letting people know in the business, what does it look like amongst our work colleagues? What does it look like amongst our mates? And how do we support them? How do we support them and keep them safe from those thoughts?
We do evaluation of our program in all 4 aspects of it. And then we follow up with the workplace to say, how did you find it? The feedback that we've been getting has been absolutely amazing.
I did the Safety Aider workshop, and what it's done for me is it's given me the confidence to be able to bring up those questions with people, and we've got some good results out of it.
I think the main thing we'd be looking at is resourcing, funding, to be able to make this sustainable. It's a no barriers approach, and we want the sustainability for the businesses. So one of the key things is getting available resource to continue the work that we're doing, so our facilitators can deliver the content and continue to support. We're big around that life-supporting workplace, but ultimately life-supporting community.
I want to see Mates4Life being the go-to program providers for suicide awareness and prevention here in Te Mātua Māui, Hawke's Bay.